ago, Nigeria's Debt Management Office rolled out a new retail bond for Nigerians called the Nigeria Savings Bond. It's the first ever in the country's history. Now, let's take a few minutes to take what they call a progress report on what's been achieved so far by the DMO in the first 3 months since the bond was launched. Dr. Abraham Nwankwo is the head or the Director General of the DMO and is live to us from our Abuja studios. Good morning, Director General. We thank you for coming.
Good morning, good morning, Nigeria.
Yeah, thank you. Give us a few minutes to talk about, look back, how much progress you've made so far with the savings bond.
Thank you very much. As you recall, the bond was launched in March, and it is meant to be offered open every month for 5 days each month, and therefore we have done it for 3 months now, March, April, and May. Let me emphasize that the response of Nigerians, ordinary Nigerians, has been very impressive, very encouraging. You know, the whole idea of the FGN savings bond is to give opportunity to ordinary Nigerians, no matter their income level, to participate in the economy, to be part and parcel of what's happening in the capital market. And therefore, we made efforts to make sure we reach the grassroots. The results that so far show that we are achieving that objective, all Nigerians are achieving that objective. For example, in the March offer, of the over 575 that participated, more than 95% of them were individuals, ordinary individuals. And in terms of the total amount raised, these individuals accounted for as much as 77% of the total amount raised. That shows that our objective of reaching the grassroots is working. Because the whole idea is that, look, Nigeria has always had a bond since the early 2000s, but that bond was accessible to big companies, to big individuals, pension funds, banks, insurance companies, and high net worth individuals. But because of the philosophy of the present administration, which is that the growth we are having must be inclusive growth, we decided that using whatever instruments we have at the Debt Management Office to raise money for the government, we should encourage the ordinary people to participate. And so what it means that these ordinary tailors, drivers, motor park workers, market women that are participating now, they are in a position to contribute the little they can, 5,000, 10,000, 1 million, to the growth and development of the economy by saving their money in the FGN savings bond, earning interest every quarter, and being assured that at the end of the period, 2 years or 3 years, as the case may be, they get back their principal. But more importantly is that just as very big companies and very big individuals are having their bonds traded on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, these ordinary people like us are also having their bonds listed and traded on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. So they are being active participants in the financial system. In this way, we are helping also to break the financial dualism in the economy, the situation whereby some part and parcel, and they know what's happening in the capital market and the economy evolves, while the other half is out of the market. Now we are encouraging a unified, harmonized system where everybody can participate actively in the economy.
Dr. Nwankwo, you've done one or two road shows across the country trying to get Nigerians to it. What are you telling them at these road shows beyond the fact that the government is borrowing money from them, which is what is called savings is all about, with some, of course, some interest paid at a particular period? What are you telling them when you go on these road shows? I think you just concluded one in the Southwest.
Yeah, you are right. We're going to the grassroots. We have been to Kano, we have been to Onitsha, and just last week we were at Ibadan. And we are continuing with other cities. We will eventually cascade down to local governments, and we cascade down also to individual associations and unions. The message we are giving to these Nigerians is for them to appreciate that the Nigerian economy belongs to each and every one of them. The Nigerian economy does not belong to a particular group of, it belongs to every Nigerian, whether you are a tailor, a truck pusher, a teacher, a soldier, a policeman, a nurse, a motor park worker, a hairdresser, a plumber, a welder. You are part and parcel of the Nigerian economy. It is the activities you carry out that lead to the growth and development of the economy. That's one message. The other message is the emphasis that this administration is committed to making sure that whatever progress we record in the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years in terms of growth of the economy, recovery of the economy, at the end of it, let it not be that any Nigerian was left out, which means we must offer every Nigerian the opportunity to be part and parcel of the activities so that they make their own contributions and so they also achieve their own benefits from the process. So the message is that this is time for inclusive growth, inclusive development. And we also made them realize that the economic recovery and growth plan, which government has launched, which is a plan for all of us Nigerians, requires that everybody must do their own bit. And that if everybody did their own bit, in little or no time, we should be able to pull out very, very elegantly out of recession, and our economy will be launched on a path of growth. And we also emphasize to them that this time around, the whole idea is that whatever we are doing over the next 3 to 4 years is to diversify our economy sufficiently in such a way that in future, Nigeria will not be subject again. We will not be a victim of development shocks from the international capital market, because we would have diversified our sources of earnings in terms of foreign exchange. In addition, we would have diversified sources of public revenue. Government will not be dependent for oil and gas revenue for more than 75% of its total revenue. Government will be earning money from processed agricultural products, from processed solid minerals products, and also in this process, the economy will boom and there will be adequate employment generated for our teeming population. So it's to give them, let every Nigerian know that whatever small activity we are initiating from various angles, all these in totality will make Nigeria to recover speedily and to launch itself on a path of sustainable, diversified growth and development, and that everybody must and should be part of it.